Meghan McCain recently expressed her strong opinions about the release of the teaser for Meghan Markle's Netflix series, With Love, Meghan, which has garnered significant attention due to its timing and content. The trailer, released just days after a series of tragic events, including violent incidents and global conflicts, quickly became the subject of McCain's scathing critique. In a lengthy post shared on social media platform X, McCain openly discussed her shift in perception of Markle, beginning with her initial support for the Duchess. McCain, 40, shared how she was once a supporter of Meghan Markle, finding her to be cool, stylish and refreshing at first. However, McCain's opinion soured after Markle's public actions, which McCain believed to be disrespectful to the royal family. McCain's frustration grew as she observed what she saw as Markle's attempts to distance herself from her royal heritage in favor of embracing an American identity. In McCain's view, this shift came with a failure to understand the core desires of the American public. She emphasized that Americans, particularly during difficult times, want authenticity and substance over carefully curated personas. McCain pointed out that Markle's trailer seemed more about ego and self-promotion than connecting with the reality that many Americans are facing. The timing of the teaser's release, just after a number of distressing events, played a pivotal role in McCain's criticism. McCain mentioned specific tragedies, including the tragic shooting in New Orleans during New Year's celebrations, a deadly explosion in Las Vegas, and the ongoing conflict in the Middle East and Europe. With such events dominating the news cycle, McCain argued that the premiere of a glamorous, curated lifestyle show felt out of touch with the nation's mood of rage, uncertainty, and intensity. In McCain's words, Markle's new show, which features the royal-turned-television host preparing picture-perfect meals and basking in the glow of her celebrity, appeared ill-advised given the turbulent global climate. McCain's remarks didn't stop at just condemning the show's tone-deafness. She also suggested a more impactful use of Markle's platform, saying that instead of focusing on her own image, Markle could use her visibility to address pressing societal issues. McCain proposed that Markle could launch a show dedicated to helping underserved communities by providing fresh food to food deserts in low-income neighborhoods. McCain believed that such an initiative would not only be more in tune with the needs of the American public but would also reflect the values of helping others in a time of crisis. Her advice was clear: do something to help people instead of your ego. McCain ended her post with a sharp critique, stating that Markle's actions and the show's overall concept were a clear reason why many people had developed a negative perception of her. According to McCain, Markle's behavior demonstrated a complete and utter disconnection from the current moment, indicating that Markle was unable or unwilling to acknowledge the larger issues that people were grappling with. This, McCain argued, was why Markle's popularity had waned in the eyes of many. The trailer for With Love, Meghan features Markle preparing stylish meals while a lighthearted soundtrack plays in the background. At one point, celebrity guest Mindy Kaling comments on how glamorous the scene is, prompting Markle to laugh and joke. The trailer also showcases intimate moments with Markle and her husband, Prince Harry, in what appears to be a picturesque and tranquil home environment. The show, which Markle has described as a lighthearted, lifestyle-focused project, aims to highlight various aspects of her personal life, including food, family, and fun moments of leisure. However, McCain wasn't alone in her criticism. Another critic on social media echoed McCain's sentiments, stating that the demand for curated lifestyle influencers is fading, and that people crave authenticity rather than an overly polished and crafted celebrity image. This critic also highlighted the broader cultural shift, pointing out that even established lifestyle figures like Martha Stewart had shifted away from their original personas to align more closely with contemporary expectations of relatability and genuine connection. McCain agreed with this perspective, acknowledging that the demand for authenticity had become a defining feature of the modern celebrity landscape. In a subsequent comment, McCain further agreed with a political commentator who expressed frustration with Markle's show, highlighting the disparity between the luxury and privilege depicted in the trailer and the struggles that many Americans face on a daily basis. In this commentator's view, the trailer's portrayal of a privileged life in a sprawling mansion, surrounded by perfect flowers and elaborate meals, seemed disconnected from the reality of rising costs and everyday challenges. Despite the backlash, not all reactions to Markle's series were negative. Some supporters took to social media to defend Markle, arguing that in a time of crisis, moments of joy and beauty are more needed than ever. One supporter, who had recently overcome breast cancer, expressed gratitude for Markle's lighthearted approach, believing that moments of joy, like those depicted in the trailer, were necessary as a counterbalance to the overwhelming negativity in the world. This individual pointed out that the show's intention was to offer color on donuts and promote enjoyment of life, even in times of hardship, rather than to serve as a distraction or an insensitive portrayal of privilege. Other supporters found humor in the online debate, pointing out that it was somewhat absurd to be triggered by the release of a Netflix series, implying that the outrage was overblown. These comments suggested that perhaps the anger directed at Markle's new project was more about personal opinions on celebrity culture than the actual content of the show. Interestingly, this isn't the first time Meghan McCain has publicly criticized Meghan Markle. In 2023, McCain penned an op-ed in which she took aim at Markle for choosing not to attend King Charles III's coronation, accusing her of seeking attention while simultaneously avoiding public events that would place her in the spotlight. McCain argued that Markle's decision to skip such a significant royal occasion was hypocritical, given her previous efforts to stay in the public eye. The tension between Meghan McCain and Meghan Markle highlights the ongoing divide in public opinion about the Duchess of Sussex. While some admire her for her independence and efforts to carve out her own identity apart from the royal family, others view her as out of touch with the realities facing ordinary people. McCain's critique seems to represent a larger frustration with celebrity culture, especially in a time of social and political turmoil, where many people are looking for more authenticity and substance from those in the public eye. As with Love, Meghan prepares for its release, it's clear that Meghan Markle's efforts to redefine herself in the media landscape will continue to generate both praise and criticism. For McCain and other detractors, Markle's attempt to shift from royal to relatable has missed the mark in a world that is demanding more genuine, thoughtful engagement from its public figures. Whether or not Markle's series will resonate with audiences remains to be seen, but it's evident that,